What is up, everybody? Welcome to the selection show for the Degen Craps Madness Tournament, third annual installation. We got a lot of people here, so I want to say what's up. We got Brian Crapping Camper. What's going on, Brian? We got another Brian, Holy Roller. We've got our returning and reigning champion, Joe Ramus. Joe, what's going on? How are you? Why don't you come up on my broadcast? Maybe you will. There we go. We got John. What's going on, John? Everybody's here. We love it. Chris Demon Dog. We got Alan. We got Anthony from AZ Crap Shooters. We got Mark Mad Hatter. We got Lou, Alec. We got everybody here. All right, so what we're going to be doing, right? You guys know, selection show for the Degen Craps Madness Tournament. I'm looking forward to this. And we got a lot of the competitors here. If the competitors who are watching this after the fact, well, you weren't here live. It's okay. I'll forgive you. But you can see the matchups, all right? And we got it going, all right? We got Tim. May the fours be here. We got Mr. Yo. What's going on, Mr. Yo? How are you? So, rules real quick for anybody who isn't aware. Bankroll is going to be $2,000. We got 4 shooters, 2 random, and 2 of the player's choice. They could have me throw them under my legs, behind the back, through a Yahtzee cup. Hell, they could have my dog throw the dice. Literally whatever they want. No bonus bets, so no ATS, no fire bets, no repeater bets. $10 minimum, $1,000 max bet, 5x odds, $250 max on any of the props. And there's no VIGs because Degen is generous. And there's also a payout change. All right, so I'm going to tell everybody here. I've said it in email to the competitors, but the payout change works like this. You can change any bet on the table to pay out to any other bet on the table, with the exception of the bonus bets. For example, you want to make the line bet pay like a 12? You can. You can make the line pay 30 to 1. If you change the pass line, it does also change the don't pass. If you want the 5 to pay, 15 to 1 instead of 5 to 7, you can do whatever you want. So that's allowed when you are the shooter. Get one instance of that when it's your turn to pick how you want me to throw the dice, or just keep them going random. What's going on, FGK? How are you? So without further ado, I think we should just get into this and get the selection going. That's what everybody wants to see. So we're going to get into the selection. So I'm going to flip over to this screen here, and you can see the wheel of randomness. All right. And the wheel of randomness is going to decide who is playing where and who is playing who. Once the wheel will draw, we're going to put them into our bracket here, just like March Madness. And we're going to keep that bracket going throughout the entire time. All right, so we got Ian Olson checking in. Ian, what is going on? What is going on? Hopefully you are doing well. Let's take a look at the competitors real quick. I'm going to shuffle these all real quickly before we actually do the selection. We got Craig from Old Bay Craps. If you haven't seen Craig's channel, go check out Craig's channel. We got Anthony C., newcomer to the craps world. I actually talked to him on the phone last night. Very cool guy. So he's in the tournament. We got John Seiko making a return. Got the 555 Don't, little tribute to my good friend Greg at 555 Craps. We got Ryan. We got Alfredo from Texas Crap Shooters. Chris Davis, Rick Farmer, Alec Leo. We got the Justice Jen in the tournament. And look what the randomizer did when I hit it once. It put the 2 ladies next to each other. We got Justice Jen and we got Girlfriend Degen making an appearance in this tournament. Girlfriend Degen is making an appearance in this tournament. Remarkable. It is remarkable. She's in the other room and she's looking over to me like, what are you doing? But she's making an appearance in the tournament. I'm excited. Don't worry. I can't tell her how to bet. She's going to have to bet how she wants to bet. We got... Oh, she wants to come on camera. Wow, look at this. Everybody say hello to Girlfriend Degen. She's in the house and obviously co-owner of the Degen household. So yeah, she's in the tournament. We're looking forward to that. We got the quarter pounder with ease from the Hawaii Crap Shooters. We got Chris TX Dicer, Alan Tyndall, also known as NC Craps, coming out with a channel soon, so check that out. We got Brian Crapping Camper. We got John from Pro Craps. We got John GT, Brian from Holy Roller, Tim from May the Forge, Joe Ramus, as I said, our returning champ. We got Roger OMC Craps, Denny from Clueless Craps, Chris Demon Dog, Ulysses, Anita Max Win. All right, Big AZ is in the tournament as well. Ian Olson, who's in chat, Double Deuce, Eduardo Gonzalez, Buckeye Slim. We got the Skill 660, which is going to be the Skill 66, just played at the 660 level. Got Jen checking in chat. Jen, what is going up? Yes, you have to end your roll to win session to come and see what is going on. Jen, you may have just missed it. I'm going to scroll up real quick. Your name and girlfriend Degen's name are right next to each other. Girlfriend Degen's in the tournament too. We got two ladies. We'll see what happens there. We got FGK, we got Jim Badger, and we got Nick S. All right, so as I said, we're going to start the wheel. I'm going to randomize them real quick, though, for anybody who didn't see my email or they are unaware of the prize structure. We had a very generous donation from a subscriber of mine and to a lot of other the YouTube channels that you guys know very well. Going to remain nameless for the time being, but they have made a very generous donation to the channel, and the prize payout is going to look like this. First place gets $400. Either you can get a gift card, Venmo, whatever you want, Zelle, Square, I don't know. I got all the payment platforms, PayPal, anything, whatever. Or you can get a gift card somewhere and I'll send it to you. You will also get a t-shirt from the DiceDegen store, which is not up yet. It will be up by the end of the tournament. I'm working on it now with a couple different vendors. So that will be up. So Degen swag is there. Second place is going to get $150. Again, same thing, cash, payment, or gift card, whatever, as well as a t-shirt. And then for anybody who loses in the first round, I'm going to pick a day and a time. All right? You have to be able to make that date and time. I will not try to schedule around everybody's availability. I will pick a day and time. I will let you know weeks in advance what that day and time is. Everybody who loses in round one is eligible to come play in that event. What it's going to be is a free-for-all on my table, okay? You're going to call in. I will deal to potentially 16 of you, and it's going to just be nuts. For that, you will also get a $50 prize for that person who wins that matchup, okay? Finally, as one of Jen's selections, or suggestions, I should say, is a commemorative Degen Craps Madness chip. I will get those made, and I will send them out to probably the Final Four, maybe the Elite Eight. All right, we'll see. Stay tuned for that. But let's get into the selections, all right? So I'm going to shuffle the wheel around a little bit here. We're going to shuffle it around so you guys can all see that it's being shuffled, all right? The order has changed. The order has changed, and the order has changed again. Let's do this. Spinning the wheel for contestant numero uno, and it's going to be Denny from Clueless Craps, all right? So we're going to come over to the bracket, and we're going to put Denny in here, all right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down the list, all right? So Denny's here. The next contestant's going to go here. Next contestant's going to go here. Next contestant there, so forth and so on until we get to this side of the bracket, and then we're going to go up this side of the bracket and come back. So Denny's going to have to wait a little bit to find who his competitor is. All right, so I'm going to shift that over there. We're going to remove Denny from the wheel, and we're going to spin her again. Let's get this going. We got Brian from Holy Roller. Brian is at his son's basketball game right now, but go check out Brian's channel. Doing great stuff over there. Brian Holy Roller. All right, let's get him removed from the wheel, and let's spin her again. Who do we have? The 555 Don't from Greg. A little tribute to Greg in that one. Very excited this year. We have 29 live players. So for anyone who doesn't know, this is my third annual one, right? The first year I had like maybe 4 or 5 people who played live. Last year we had about, I want to say about 16 players live. This year we got 29. So it's growing in the live players, and that's what I like. I like to see the live players and have you guys interact and actually play and have some fun, right? It's all for fun. Obviously, there is a prize. We got Ulysses, Anita Max Win. So that is coming in over here. Why? Ah, there we go. All right, took a minute. Ian goes, I'm sure I'll be a 16 seed. I guess technically there's no seeding. The only person who really gets a seed in this is Joe. Joe Ramos gets the 1 seed, technically speaking, but we'll see what happens. All right, Alfredo, Texas Crap Shooters coming in over here. Alfredo, TCS. Let's remove Alfredo from the wheel. Let's spin it again. We're moving at a clip. We got Ryan. If anybody has any questions or anything during this, you can pop them in chat and I will be happy to answer them. And we will get them answered. We got Anthony C. Coming in next. Ooh, down the next one. Anthony C. coming in. All right. We're almost done one side of the first one. There you go, Ryan. Showed up just in time to see your name. Perfect. Didn't miss too much. I kind of just went over what I sent in the email yesterday. If anybody who's competing didn't get the email, shoot me a message or a DM and I will get you that email. You should have it. We got FGK coming in on this side. And Alan needs to be in the South region. I love that. All right, so we're going to come to the top of the right-hand side of the bracket now. And we'll start filling that one in. Let's get her going. And, all right, so I guess this half of the bracket is the south side of the bracket. We got Alan coming in over here. That is going to be the south side of the bracket. Mark's accepting donations to get his own table. They can get costly. Mine is sitting right back there. We got Alec up next. We're almost to the matchup point. We got a few more names to fill out and we'll get to the matchups. I'm looking forward. We got Brian Crapping Camper. And for anybody who's in the tournament, I will send out this listing to all of you and then start obviously scheduling matchups and stuff. And what I'll do is when I send this out to you, you'll have access to it. And you can see, and then I will update it as we go. We got Big AZ next, Big AZ. And anybody who wants a little live crap fix in, I want to say like 2 hours, Big AZ is going live. So go, and I think he has Crapsy going tonight too. So go check out Big AZ's channel. And we got the quarter pounder with ease from the Hawaii Crap Shooters. I switched off the screen too soon. Don't want anyone to think this is rigged. That's why we got the wheel of randomness, quarter pounder with EZ. The Hawaiians are in Vegas right now, actually. Hopefully their trip is going well. Who is up next? We got Buckeye Slim from the 300 Plus Club and also the casino or Gaming Pit is his other channel. You can go check that out. What else do we have? Who is going next? John Seiko coming in next. All right. Be good if I could spell. Sorry if the screen's jumping too much for you. Just trying to get this over with. I don't want to be doing this super long and, you know, kind of have a very long stream here. Just kind of doing it live, get the selection show done, and then I will reach out to all of you. I think it was Roger, right? Yep, OMC Craps. Roger. All right, now it's matchup time. So whoever is in this one is playing Roger. We're going to go up this side, right up this side of the bracket, and then come over to this side of the bracket. So it's matchup time. Here we go. Roger. Who is Roger playing against? Chris TX Dicer. Roger and Chris TX Dicer will be going up against each other in the first round. My spelling is brutal today. All right. That's matchup number 1 determined. Let's see who is up next. Who is up next? Girlfriend Degen. Oh boy. Girlfriend Degen going up against John Seiko. Any smack talk for you, dear?
God bless him.
She said, God bless him. Oh boy. God bless John. All right, girlfriend Degen up against John. That's what we like. All right, let's get it going. Let's get it going. Jim Badger will be up against Buckeye Slim. John, you can smack talk back in chat if you want. Anybody can smack talk. I'll read it out. I'll tell girlfriend Degen what you have to say.
Tell him to make me more angry. That'll make me better.
She said you might not want to make her angry because that might actually make her better. We got Eduardo Gonzalez going up against the quarter pounder with ease. Quarter pounder with ease. They're asking, is that Philly for bless your heart? Oh boy. All right. Who is next? Who is next? Nick S. We got Nick S going up against Big AZ. Oh, I wrote Nick AZ. Big AZ going up against Nick S. All right. Alan says he needs a bye in the first round. No one's getting a bye in the first round. John says he doesn't know you and he's going to keep his peace. Probably good. You don't want to make her too angry. You don't want to make her too angry. All right, we got John Pro Craps going up against Brian Crappin' Camper. All right, now we got Alec up next, facing off against Rick Farmer. You like that? All right, Rick Farmer up against Alec in round 1. And Alan, you are up next. Let's see, who is your matchup against? Is it someone who's in chat right now? I don't think so. Craig is not here right now, but you got Craig from Old Bay Craps. I will give you a piece of advice. Craig likes the horns. Craig likes the horns. All right, here we go. Who is up next? Tim, May the Fours, is going up against FGK. Oh, no, Alan. Listen, this tournament brings out a lot of different styles and stuff. It's going to be crazy. Actually, your matchup is probably going to be one of my hardest ones to deal. We got John GT up against Anthony C. I know they've been exchanging words in chat and stuff, and I think they're pretty good buddies. So this should be an interesting matchup. All right, Ryan W. up next. Who is Ryan W. going up against? This Skill 660. All right, so Ryan, you can totally prep for that because you know exactly what's coming, right? The Skill 660 is literally the Skill 66, and then once you get out of it, I'm going to half press from there. So the Skill 66, just add a 0 to everything and half press after that. So that is what you're going up against. Alfredo, who is Alfredo going up against? Let's see. Let us see. Alfredo up against our reigning champ, Joe Ramos. That shall be a good battle. That will be a good battle. Joe up against Alfredo. All right, we got 4 contestants left. Let's get them assigned. We got Chris Demon Dog going up against Ulysses Anita Max Win. Chris Demon Dog. All right, we got 3 left. We got the 555 Don't. Hopefully Jen's not playing the Don't again. I think that's where it started last year. You're going to make me rig this, Jen, aren't you? You're going to make me rig this so you don't get selected here. We'll see what happens. It's like deja vu. Jen up against the 555 Don't. Oh boy, we got 2 Darksiders going against each other again in the first round. This is remarkable. Listen. You can't script this stuff, right? Literally the wheel has chosen and I went in a reverse order and did all this other stuff. I mean, you can't make this shit up. What can I say? All right. What do we have? We got Ian and Chris Davis. All right. Ian is going up against Brian from Holy Roller. Oh boy. And then just for everybody to see, we got Chris Davis is the last one in here, but I'm going to spin the wheel anyway. He's going to get picked. And he is going up against Denny from Clueless Craps. All right. So we have our matchups determined here. And I'll answer this question real quick. So is this a live player versus static strat? So yes and no. This tournament started out with being a bunch of strategies going against each other. I opened it up to live players, and there was a lot of static strategies going up against a live player. Last year, I had about half and half, right? And then this year, we have 29 live players. So what that means is there's 3 static strategies, 29 live players. So the static strategies are the 5-5-5 don't, the quarter pounder with ease, and the skill 660. So those are the only 3 strategies that are static, and what that means is that I will play them out the same way the entire time. I will not change anything in those strategies. All right? What's going on, Jeff? Jen, your wish is my command. I shall see if I can get Greg to come on. I don't know if he'll come on, but I will talk to him and see if he will come on. Jen, 4 shooters. All right, so I'm going to go over the rules one last time real quick. We're going to go over the matchups real quick, though. We got Denny up against Chris Davis, Brian Holy Roller up against Ian Double Deuce, the 5-5-5 don't against Justice Jen, Ulysses, I Need a Max Win up against Chris Demon Dog, Alfredo from Texas Crap Shooters against Joe Ramus, Ryan W up against the Skill 660, Anthony C and John GT, FGK and Tim. Coming down the other side, we got Roger OMC Craps up against Chris DX Dicer. We got Girlfriend Degen up against John Seiko. We have Jim Badger up against Buckeye. Eduardo Gonzalez up against the Quarter Pounder with Ease. Nick S and Big AZ. John from Pro Craps and Brian Crapping Camper. Rick Farmer and Alec Leo. And Craig Old Bay Craps and Alan NC Craps. So I'll flip back over to this screen so you guys can see me. The rules are up on the screen. I'm going to check chats real quick. Joe said, I am not allowed to coach Girlfriend Degen when she is up. 100%. 100%. I will not say a word to her. The only thing I will do is, and I won't be coaching anybody for that matter, right? Nobody can ask me anything about like what they should play or anything like that. It's up to you how you want to play. The only thing I will correct is improper bets and answer any questions you have within reason. I will not answer like, can you play this strategy for me? I will not do that. All right. So Girlfriend Degen's on her own. All right. She's got to play how she's going to play. I have no clue how she's going to play. So we'll see what's happening there, but should be interesting. Jen said there should be a guaranteed number of rolls in case Randy strows up strong. Listen, Randy's going to do what Randy does. You know, if there's like 4 PSOs, maybe we'll go a little bit longer, but for this 4 shooters, that's what it is. All right, that is what it's going to be. Bankroll, Jen, $2,000. Yeah, I see someone was talking to you. $2,000 bankroll, 4 shooters. The way the shooters are going to work is 2 for each person. So when you are the shooter, right, you bet first. Whoever bets first, then the other person bets after them. There is no same betting, all right? So if like I was playing and I go out 110 inside, my opponent cannot go 110 inside, all right? You can't have the same bet leveling, okay? And any follow betting is at my discretion. So if I see that you're trying to basically match what your opponent's doing, I will not allow it. All right, it's my discretion though. So if you want to fight me on that, you can pull up. I'll send you my address and good luck. That's all I can say. But we haven't had many issues with that in the past, so I doubt we will have it again. But with the player choice, right? So there's going to be 2 random rolls for sure. One for one person, one for the other person. Okay. Then when it's your turn to go again, you have the choice of the payout change, right? Which is, again, you can change any payout on the table to any payout that is in play. You can't change it to an ATS payout, you can't change it to a fire bet payout, and you can't change it to a repeater payout since those are not on the table. But you can make the line pay like a crap check. You can make the line pay like anything you want. If you do change the pass line, it does change the don't pass line as well. You cannot change the odds payouts. All right, so there's 5x odds, and that's what it is. You cannot make the odds pay 30 to 1 on top of the 5x. All right, that's not allowed. But you can change any normal payout on the table. All right, when you are the shooter as well, you can choose how I shoot. You can let me shoot random again. You can ask me to set a specific set. I will not guarantee any results with that set, but you can ask me to set the dice that way. You can have me bowl them out of a cup. You can have me throw them left-handed, right-handed, behind the back, over the shoulder, whatever you want. That doesn't involve me like getting on a ladder or something. All right. Within reason, something that I have in the house. Okay. Don't ask me to put them on the grass and shoot them out of my lawnmower. All right. I'm not going to do that. But that's that. All right. I see a lot of chats coming in, so I'm going to go back real quick and go to them. So Alec asked about rack counts. You do get rack counts. Please do not make me rack count every 5 seconds. I will rack count for you, but again, please don't make me rack count every 5 seconds. I will limit your rack counts if you start asking me every 5 seconds to rack count. If you ask me after a shooter, that's fine. If you ask me towards the end, that's totally fine, but don't ask me after every roll. Guest throwers. Ian, I thought about this. This might be something that gets added next year with guest throwers or something. The technology aspect of that is tough. So there is no guest throwers other than Girlfriend Degen. If you want Girlfriend Degen to throw during your turn, she can. She won't be throwing in her contest. All right, that's not allowed. But if during your matchup and you want her to throw, she can throw, provided she's home. All right. What else we got? Can they bet place to lose rather than lay? So no, any standard craps bet. So the lay would be the standard bet there. Again, you can change the payout on the lay. So technically, yes, you can place to lose, and you can change the payout on the lay. The thing with changing the payout on the lay is you also change what the box number pays, right? So if you're making the lay pay 30 to 1, the box number pays 30 to 1 as well. So if you're changing one side of the bet, it also affects the other side of the bet. All right, so do keep that in mind. Where will I be shooting from? I will be random rolling from stick left 1. But when it's your turn, you can ask me to shoot from stick left 2, 3, straight out, the hook, whatever. So you can ask me to shoot from anywhere. For consistency purposes, though, when it's the random rollers, I will shoot from stick left 1, random. Triple on the field. My field pays double, but we'll have you pay triple. Triple in the field for the 12. Rack count every 15 minutes. We'll see. It depends on how long. Some of these games might go 15. Some of them may go an hour. Who knows? We'll see. And we bet on our table as well as you. Yeah, so I bet for you guys, right? So basically what I'm going to do is I am going to bring you into my system, right? And you see what I see. So think of me going live, right? You see my table and everything. It's going to be like you at a virtual casino and I'm your dealer and your shooter. So what's going to happen is I'm going to put your racks on the table, right? You're going to have your bankroll, other person's bankroll, they'll be labeled. And then I'm going to bet for both of you, right? You just tell me what bet you want. So let's say, you want $25 pass line, $5 crap check. I will place those for you, roll the dice, and then, you would tell me, all right, I want 160 across, or I want, 220 inside. Whatever bets you want placed, I will place them for you. I will place your opponent's bets. We'll roll the dice, and then keep it going. All right? Keep it going. Yeah, Craig answered that. DGen will have both our bets on the table. And so it's going to be basically like you're at a casino, but you don't actually have to stand at the table. You're just going to be sitting wherever you're sitting or standing if you please to stand. And we will have, and then, yeah, play-by-play. I should just invite Jeff to come on and do my play-by-play for me. But yeah, I will announce everything that's going on. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. All right, so again, we have our matchup set, okay? Again, the prizes, $400 and a shirt and a commemorative chip for first place. Second place gets $150, a shirt, and a commemorative chip. And then there's another $50 up for grabs for the winner of the losers bracket, right? So the way this could work out, okay? What's going on, Jay? The way this could work out is everybody who loses in round one, I will put you all in an email chain and I will send you an email. And I will tell you, I am doing a live on, let's say, Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this day. I will give you plenty of notice, okay? Plenty of notice. I will not do it like, I won't say an hour beforehand we're going live in an hour. No, I will tell you at least a week, if not 2 weeks. 2 weeks would be what I would like. To tell you 2 weeks in advance that this is the day it's going on so you guys can clear your schedules, do whatever. If that's the case, I will be dealing to 16 of you potentially, all right? So if you don't show up, you can't be involved. If there are 16 people, I may just open a crapsy table and do it that way. We will see what happens, but that's what's going to happen. So there is a loser's bracket. So if you do lose in the first round, don't fear, all right? There may be a chance for you to do something, okay? What's going on, Anthony? Joe, what day do the matches start? I'm going to be sending out this information in an email tonight, and you can start scheduling matches as soon as you want. Tonight, probably not, because it's a little short notice to get everybody aligned, but we could start tomorrow night. We could do Sunday, Monday. We're going to get them kicking, all right? We're going to get them kicking. John wants to be the stick man. I like that. I like that. If I get knocked out, I appreciate that, Craig. If you get knocked out, you're more than happy to help. And then Tim said, this is a lot on you. Will you have a non-participant mechanic watching to bet versus payout rules? No, I will not. I say that. I may. We'll see what happens. But if I do make an error, I would hope one of the participants will catch me. I typically, knock on wood, don't make too many of them, and I do catch them usually if I do make them. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen. But maybe in like the final four, Elite Eight type time, then yes, maybe I'll have somebody just watching over my shoulder just to make sure that all the bets are paid out properly. But usually don't have too many issues with that. And if there is an issue, usually the players will bring me up on it. And then if it's something that's caught after the fact, what we'll do is we'll rectify it. All right. So again, hopefully there aren't any issues, but if there are, we'll do it. And Jen said she's donating the winnings to Layla. That is awesome. That is awesome. Do you plan on doing the tournament once a year? Yeah, so I do the tournament once a year, kind of like a March Madness tournament, right? It's very similar to how March Madness is set up, so that's kind of why I'm doing it now. The tournament takes about a month and a half-ish, depending on how quickly, we can all get our schedules aligned to get these matches done. I do not like it to extend super long. Last year, it took a little bit longer because there were a lot of scheduling issues. This year, I will not be as flexible with the scheduling. And what I mean by that is last year I had people message me an hour before they were supposed to record with me that they're unavailable and they weren't available for another week. So if that happens, I will disqualify people from the tournament. So if we pick a time, please stick to that time. And if you can't, you got to let me know as soon as possible. You can't let me know an hour before. All right. Craig, have a great night. Not going to keep this going too much longer. All right. Just wanted to inform everybody what is going on in the tournament. We have the matchup set. What I'm going to do is send this bracket out to everybody who's in the tournament. I sent you guys an email yesterday, so hopefully you got it. I will send this out to you, and we will get the scheduling started. So with that said, good luck in the tournament. I'm looking forward to this. It's always a pleasure to do this, and it's always fun to see what happens. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, a great rest of your weekend, and don't forget, you all have a little DGen in you. The madness is coming, and I will see you very, very soon. Peace.